This week on the Sunday ride, I'm cycling from Lahore to New Delhi, where I cross the border into India. I attend the Wagah border ceremony, and I get to experience Murphy's Law again. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Good morning and welcome to a new week here from the city of Lahore in Pakistan. It's gonna be a new week full of challenges and anxious ride because unfortunately I couldn't replace my hub here in Lahore either. There was no replacement available. So I had no other choice to keep on pedaling towards New Delhi, another 500 kilometers with a broken hub. I saw the crack has increased a little, so that's not good news. It's gonna be very anxious, very tight. If I don't make it, I will have to take a bus and get it replaced in New Delhi. If I do make it, it will be probably on the limit, but let's see. For now, I'm very close to the Indian border, crossing into India today, and I'm also gonna attend the infamous Wagah border ceremony. I'll tell you more about that later. So first up, India. Alright, and I'm inside of India, country number 21 I think, to be honest. I kind of lost count, but it can be checked off the list. And right now I park my bike here at the parking to go to the ceremony, the Wagah ceremony, that's the name of the border. And the ceremony symbolizes the friendship and maybe also a little bit the rivalry between the two countries. And it closes the border each day at the end of the day. As you can hear around me, it's very loud over here because it's a whole happening. There's a full stadium. People are very excited for this, so very curious what it will bring. Let's have a look. Alright, that was a fun little event filled with pride and patriotism. It was really interesting to see. But when I came back to my bike, I discovered I had another flat tire in my rear wheel. So unfortunate, I had to fix it and replace it, the inner tube. So it took some time. It's gotten completely dark, everyone is gone already, so time to move and get to Amritsar. after a quick short ride, which took a little longer than expected because I got another puncture. I think there's still something stuck in my outer tire. I should check it in the hotel. But I arrived here in the city of Amritsar, and it's very funny to see how actually well developed India is. Way more than I expected, more than Pakistan, at least so far. The roads are perfectly smooth, so my hub is very happy with that. What's also very obvious is that the Islam is pretty much gone, or at least not noticeable anymore. Women are not wearing hijab, people are wearing shorts, there's alcohol for sale everywhere. It's a very, very interesting change of scenery and very sudden. Now, time to find a hotel, fix my tires, and hopefully continue tomorrow morning. Alright, and I've set up from Amritsar towards New Delhi, about 450 kilometers from here. Yesterday night I tried to repair my inner tube, which I thought had another puncture, but it turned out to be just a poor fixing job of my last leak. But while doing it, I accidentally broke my valve. So that means I left without any spare tubes. Hoping for no more punctures, hoping for no more broken hubs. It's gonna be very tight to get all the way to New Delhi, but let's see how this goes. I'm not sure if this is considered cheating, but I found myself a good draft position behind this agricultural vehicle. Going 30 kilometers an hour, and I barely have to pedal. Makes my life a little bit easier. Well, remember how I said no more problems, please? This ride, that didn't happen. Apparently the guy who replaced my pedals with the temporary ones didn't put it in straight, and now it's kind of hanging half out, skewed, it's not in the right way, and that probably means my thread is also damaged. And that means that I have a big problem, because I cannot even put a new pedal in. I will have a look, maybe I can try to put it in a little more straight, a little better, but this is not a good sign. Oh boy. Well, within a matter of minutes, a local guy stopped on the side of the road. He saw me standing, my pedal fell right off, fixing didn't work, and he gave me a ride here to the nearest welding shop, which was just like 1 or 2 kilometers away. And as we speak, they're trying to weld it. Let's hope this is gonna work, otherwise it's game over, because pedaling with one pedal only, not gonna work. So welding eventually didn't work, as my crank is made of aluminium and he didn't have aluminium welding machine. But they bolted in a big screw. It ain't pretty, but it definitely works, and that's what counts. Otherwise it was game over. So let's go ahead and continue my way to New Delhi. Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, bye.
Okay, goodbye. Good morning, and it's time to jump back on the bike. And after yesterday's somewhat chaotic and problematic day, I hope today is going to be a little bit better. Although the pedal is very loose, it seems to be tightened and secured well, but it's just very wobbly, and also my knee kind of felt that because it's just moving all the time while I'm putting pressure on my knee. It's not a good thing. But let's hope I can make it until New Delhi at least. Still about 200 kilometers to go. It's gonna be literally limping up until the end, but let's hope I can make it. Alright, I'm here in the next town now, and I'm looking for an aluminium welder because my pedal is getting worse and worse, and apart from the fact that it's unbearable, it's not gonna hold for long. As a matter of fact, it's about to fall off right now. So desperately need an aluminium welder. So I didn't find an aluminium welder, but I found a workshop here who's willing to help me. Apparently the bolt that was bolted in, or the screw I should say, that was bolted in yesterday just broke right off, so no wonder it was so wobbly. Welding, I don't think it's gonna work here in this town. There's no aluminium welder, I think, so they're trying to find a solution. Let's see what they come up with. Hopefully I'll be able to get back on the road today. Well, I was kind of lucky because I found some real pros over here. They drilled a bigger hole in my crank and made new threads, and they also had a pedal that actually fit in there. So new pedal is fitted on. I had to replace the crank anyway, so it doesn't matter. It seems like a very solid solution, at least to get to New Delhi, and they didn't even let me pay, so thank you guys. Well, I'm just on the way for about 10 minutes and the inevitable happened. My hub broke. Yeah, problem after problem after problem. And this is probably the biggest one of all, because I think 4 or 5 spokes are hanging loose now on the same side, consecutive spokes. I think it's game over from here. I'm gonna try what I can, but it's gonna be hard. So I taped the spokes that were loose to the spokes that are still attached, and it doesn't seem really fixed. I straightened the wheel as much as possible, but gonna give it a try. Let's see how far I can get. And a little fast forward, about 60 kilometers from where the hub broke, and from that 60 kilometers the wheel held up quite nicely. It's a little wobbly, but not too much. Tonight I will try to do some minor repairs again, adjust the spoke tension to get it as straight as possible for the last day tomorrow to Delhi, and hopefully it will last. I keep my fingers crossed, And for tonight I found this lovely hotel here. I think it's a family hotel, Inderprasht, if I pronounce it correctly. They're very lovely people. They're even setting up a VIP table in front of their hotel on the lawn for me, just because they're so happy they have a foreign guest. They're really nice people. So for tonight I'm just gonna do some repairs, get some well-deserved rest because it's been a very intense day, and then get ready for the last day tomorrow to Delhi. Let's hope I can get there.
Next week, I get some new company, and together we visit an Indian school, Hindu temples, and one of the 7 world wonders. But that's it for this week, and I'll see you in the next one.
Hi there, thank you for watching this video up until the end, and did you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down there, or click on my face right there. It really helps me a lot, so thank you. I would also like to remind you that I am making this trip in order to raise money to build a school in Africa. For more information or donations, click on the school right next to my face. And while you're at it, don't forget to follow me on social media as well. Links down in the description below. See you next week.